That's the way life goes. Never happy, are we? Morning, guys. How are you? We gonna take advantage of this beautiful morning here on the second day of February of this new year, and my day off, and see what we can do about this poor old decrepit barbecue. Take a Uniclane. Came from Walmart, got it brand new a couple years ago, and as you can see, it's rusty on the legs, and they are rusting to the point to where there's just no meat left to them. They come completely apart in the back, and it's just sad. So we're gonna see if we can cut enough of them off to salvage it, or add some extensions to it, or we're gonna toy with it and see what we can come up with. So bear with me a little bit while I put some, tighten down my thinking cap and figure out what we can do. So I'll let you know when I come up with an idea. I got an idea, but I just don't know if it'll work. We're going to have to play with it and see. Alright? Alright. We'll see you in a little bit. Alright, guys. I got the legs all off of the barbecue. And of course there's always one nut that's stubborn, and I had to cut the head off the little bolts. Little screws, machine screws to go up inside the legs. There's one of them that wouldn't come loose. I had to cut it off, so I have to search for some replacements. The nuts are pre-welded down in there. And my idea is take these old wheels off an old lawnmower I used to have, and these wheels have been hanging in my garage for about 2 years now, not doing anything. Put them in the front so I can tip it back when I want to move it. It'll roll real easy. Use the other two for the rear to keep the metal, the legs off the ground. Cut all this rust off as far back as I need to get to where it's not too bad, and drill some new holes in it. See if I can't put it back together. So that's the plan. I think we're going to be okay. Alright, we're going to give that a go. And I'll get back to you in a little bit. Alright. There's the front legs and axle. I got them cut off. Cleaned them up with a flap wheel and then a wire wheel. Took the axle off those lawnmower wheels, drilled holes in them, put it together, hung it up there, and I wire wheeled the whole thing, got all the external rust and crud off, and gave it a quick coat of flat black. On the other one, I tried to take these nuts off of these old cheap lawnmower wheels, or barbecue wheels, and they're so rusted they don't want to come loose without tweaking this, and I want to use that. So I decided to I already had my holes drilled, so what I did is I cut a slot in it. That way I can just push the axle down in the hole. Then I cut another little piece. I don't know if you can see, I'm probably shading it. Cut another little piece right there. I'm going to lay on top of it and attempt to put a real fine tack weld on each side just to hold it in there. And then after I get that done, I'll hang it up and give it a quick coat of cheap black paint just to give it some aesthetics. So that's where we're at. I don't know what I'm going to do about that broken bolt yet. I cleaned it up. Maybe I can put it back in and weld a screw head on it. I don't know if I have another screw with those threads. Anyway, we'll see when we get there. Bear with me. We're going to see how this turns out. Alright, we got the front axle on. And it's relatively centered. It might be off just a hair, but it's a barbecue. It's not built for speed. We got the back one, as I was showing you. I put a little crappy weld on there. That stuff burns through like butter. And if I have to get a little bigger piece and just barely touch it off, just enough to keep it from falling off of that axle. I'm going to turn it to where the sun will hit it. Anyway, one shot of it. Yeah, it looks ugly, I know. The other side's the same. And I ran out of black paint, of course, so I dug that in my box and found some green that I originally was going to use on a turf surfer and decided I didn't like it. Anyway, I just wanted to get everything a coat of something. I may end up coating these legs. I don't know, they look pretty yucky. Runs and light spots. Anyway, we're going to put that together and see about getting these wheels on there. I haven't figured out how I'm going to attach this part to this front axle yet. I may end up just zip tying that together for lack of anything better. I think that'll work fine. Like I said, the barbecue is not built for high speed. Anyway, we'll get it put up there and see what it looks like. But bear with me. I'm not going to waste your time watching me tinker with this as I go. I'm just going to show you what I've done after I got it kind of together. Alright? Alright. Well, get all four legs on. The bottom wire basket zip tied in place. I think I'm going to have to cut it here to get rid of that so the wheel can come up on here. Put those spacers on. I'm sorry. Those spacers are like so. Just to allow the axle room. The wheel's probably going to need some other kind of spacer, or it's going to be wobbling all over the place. I'll have to figure that out. The wheel's only that wide. Anyway, I got to cut these off first. A little bit of that wire mesh thing, just to get it out of the way, and then we're going to take it from there. Well, that paint built up thick and quick. Alright, we're getting there. Oh yeah, just for those of you that might have been wondering, I scarfed a screw out of this whole thing. This is that barbecue I cut up to make the front end of the go-kart so it wouldn't scoop snow. And it had legs that were manufactured in the same fashion, so I just tore one of them off and got the screw out of it. Which was quite a blessing to have that laying here. Alright. Anyway, just wanted to let you know where I got that screw from, because I know I didn't have any. Kind of looks like a robot, doesn't it? Moon buggy. Hey, better than it was when it was new. Those big old tires on there. And I really didn't lose much height the way that works out. I might have lost an inch or two actually. Didn't seem like much. It wasn't very tall to begin with. There's the old grills and everything for it. Anyway, there it is. In all its little upgraded, free, no cost improvements. Spent a little bit of time. Had some fun. Took care of the project. What do you think about that, boys? Looks like crap, don't it? I know, but shoot, you know, why spend money if you don't have to? Fix up what you, run what you brought. Alright. I'm out of here, guys. I'll see ya. Take care.